Hey everyone, my name is Titanic, and welcome to a little bit of an update video slash discussion, I guess, just about some stuff going on right now with the Realm. If you were watching our live stream earlier, the Realm suddenly crashed after lagging for a few minutes, and we basically spent like 35 minutes and the Realm just wouldn't respond. If we tried joining, it would crash our game. And the exact same thing is happening again. If we go in the Realms menu, it let me change the title of the realm. It was nice enough with the description. I managed to change it to Welcome to Titancraft. See, Titancraft VI to Titancraft VI is closed. But even if you look here, it still shows that we're all online. Everybody that was on the server at the time of the crash, the realm still thinks it's online as of now. So, I guess the stuff I wanted to just quickly discuss with the bug, and if I send this to Mojang, is that this bug happened earlier. The server, I don't think it is related, but the spawn rates on our server has been extremely broken the past couple days. The server's been crashing a lot recently. Like, once a day the server's crashed just out of nowhere when we're just doing, like, nothing to stress the server. It just crashes flat. And I have to manually, like, go in to fix the crash, I had to go in, I had to close the realm, and then open the realm, and that'll fix it, but if you try to join before I do that, it just crashes your game. So that's been happening. The spawn rates on the server have been way, way lower. Like, we play on hard difficulty, of course, on the Titancraft server. Always on hard. And the difficulty, even in mob spawners, like, login was tracking earlier, the blaze spawner at our little blaze farm that you got set up last night. Blazes are supposed to spawn, according to the Minecraft wiki, like every 10 to 39 seconds. And blaze sets were spawning at the minimum of like 38 seconds, and we're taking as long as a minute in between spawns. But right in the minutes leading up to the crash. In fact, the crash occurred right during his tests. So basically, the spawners are really slow. My zombie grinder I set up this morning on stream was just basically pathetic. It was not generating near the XP that it should have been. And the server's just been slow on that aspect. I don't know what's up with spawn rates. And then, of course, in the stream, you can actually see I was actually running to my zombie grinder. I had my alternate account at the zombie farm that was building up, I don't know, maybe 200 zombies in there. And I was just going to kill them when all of a sudden I was walking through the nether. I lagged back like 100 blocks. I walked that 100 blocks again. I lagged back a second time. And then once I got to that same point, the third time, then the server just crashed. And now the server does nothing. We cannot join it. If we do, we crash. Though our one Titan, Winter, who has been actually having issues the entire season because maybe 45 minutes into the season, which started 4 days ago, she died, and now every time she joins, she's dead, and when she hits respawn, she gets disconnected for whatever reason. That's a weird bug. Well, we had her test tonight. She could get into the realm long enough to see a spruce tree, and then her game crashed. Just like the rest of us. So, the rest of us, we crash in the loading screen. We don't even get in. But she made it into the realm for about 1 second before she got disconnected. So, I guess that's progress, but for the rest of us, it can't. Now, I have tried some stuff. It will let me do stuff it will let me kick players, but, it is just stuck with people saying online. It will not let me close the realm. Earlier, I let it sit for like 5 minutes. It did nothing. So I can't close the realm down. I cannot switch any of the worlds out right now. So it's pretty much just froze up. It would not let me restore a backup. That's not a menu. I could not reload a backup I think I tried to restore this backup because I was wondering if it corrupted right as it tried to close down the realm initially, but no, that wouldn't work either. So the realm is just dead right now. If you try to join, it crashes your game, and I don't want to crash my game, of course, right now. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about this bug. Currently, I'm recording this at 9:26 Central Daylight Time on a Friday night. I plan to upload this probably overnight on YouTube. And this leaves us with a few options right now, I guess. So, Mojang support, according to Twitter, is out for the weekend, so I'm not even going to bother sending any... I tweeted out earlier this afternoon, but they didn't respond yet, and I guess there's no point in putting in a complaint on, like, the customer support or anything if I know they're going to be out till Monday anyways, and I'm going to be gone during the weekend. So, yes, I guess it interrupts the other Titans for the weekend, but for me, it just causes some extra server stress. But I guess that moves on to a few other options quickly. And let's just quickly, I'll just log into the, just to have something not blank while we work on stuff. While I talk for a few minutes, I'm just going to load up the Titancraft Season 5 world. So at least we have something to look at. Something a little less blank. Come on, join. So yeah, let's quickly just have a little chit chat. Oh god, my FPS. About what kind of moving forward now. So we don't have a lot of options at the moment. I guess. Kind of here is like the status on Titancraft. As of now, of course, the server is down. So I actually did take a backup this morning because I'm very secretive about the seed, even to the Titans and myself. I still don't know the seed. I just downloaded a backup around basically noon today of the server, and of course it crashed around 3:30, I think it was. So I have a backup of the server, safe and sound. Even though we are going to lose progress, I could try to download the latest backup and see what it does, but I don't know what it's going to do. I just guess I haven't taken the time to test that yet. I haven't, but from what I can tell, I don't think the world itself, I don't think is corrupted anyways. But so we have a file, so I guess Titancraft is on hold now until I can get the realm back up. I'm hoping we can get Season 6 rocking and rolling again very, very shortly, but I can't make any promises. Hopefully I can contact Mojang in the next couple of days and get some help, advice, I guess. I know I saw one thing Mojang support commented about how they linked a page on the support website blaming connection for a glitch just like ours, like the user's connection. And this is not user connection. It's happening server-wide. The server is locked up. I have not had any internet issues with the realm in months since my modem basically took a dump back in June. And even then, that was like a 1 week thing. And my internet's been fine. I've live streamed for 24 hours in the last 4 days. I'm having no internet issues. So connection, like the user connection, something with the realms. In fact, somebody actually read a crash report earlier, and something is actually wrong with something in the realm. It's definitely nobody's client. Nobody's client had an issue that broke it. Something with the actual realm is broken at the moment. So hopefully I can get that up and running soon. I guess that kind of moves us on to what we do next. If the realm cannot be restored, we have a few options, I guess. First order of business, I guess, is restore. I guess if we want to restore Season 6 or immediately reset to a Season 7, which would be really disappointing to only have a 4-day season, but I guess that would be worst comes to worst. But, no, sorry, my mic just tipped over. Oops. So, I guess we have some options, though. So I can see if my realm can get restored. I could try restoring an old realm and uploading the world onto that. I could buy a new realm and upload the world onto that, the Season 6 world. Or I could even look into some servers to do it, too. So, yeah. Or we could also just look into servers or a new realm to just start a new season. So we're going to see. I need some patience, though I do want some advice. I've been looking right now. If Realms is having these issues and isn't going to fix them within a couple of days here, and oh god, I see the moon is lagging, so it's obvious the Season 5 server is very laggy. And 1.13 in general, it just lags out these old worlds. Like Season 5, started on the day, like 2 days after 1.12 launched, ended like 2 days after 1.13 launched, and 1.13 lagged out our entire server. I'm hoping Optifine gets out soon so we can play it a little better. Anyways, that's a side note. But I guess for servers I'm right now looking at, if Realms doesn't fix itself, I'm probably going to look at, it's a lot more expensive, like twice as expensive, but Cubed Host, that is, I know Hermitcraft uses it to host. I know a bunch of other servers that I've watched over the years have used Cubed. Downsides, I guess, to Cubed are two things. First of all, it's over twice as expensive as Realms. Second of all, it's so popular that literally almost all of the servers in the United States right now are sold out. And that's a big issue, because right now the only ones we can get are either basically an empty server with like no memory in Dallas, Texas, or we want 2.5 gigabytes preferably, at least that's what we're thinking. We get that in Phoenix, and Phoenix is not close to any of the Titans except Smite, who's in Texas, but even that's still a ways off. We want Chicago as a host if we can get it, because it's just the best, because the majority of Titancraft lives in Minnesota and Michigan, so it kind of aids the rest of us, and the rest of us are scattered out. I think Winter's in like North Carolina, of course Smite's in Texas, Chris and G-Master are in New York, 3 of us are in Minnesota, 2 of us are in Michigan, and then it kind of just goes off. But anyways, my point is, we're very spread out, but I guess I don't know what to do as of now. I'm going to keep looking. If somebody could let me know of other servers that work really good. I know Cubed Host would be reliable if I wanted to spend the money on it and I could find a Chicago host to do it. I guess right now we're just going to hold off on that. I'm going to keep looking. Titancraft will be back. I don't know how soon though, so hang in there. I'm really sorry, everyone, to let you down. I feel like I'm letting you down, but at the end of the day, it's all Realm's fault. Nothing to do with Titancraft. We did nothing. We did what the server could handle. Because Season 6 was not very far along yet. 4 days in, had nothing along the lines of the spawn town that Realms ran fine for 13 and a half months. Because seriously, the amount of redstone just over there in Login's base, they're always loading in spawn chunks, is incredible. We have a lot of crazy stuff going on in the spawn town, and the server could handle it just fine. So, I don't know what's going on with Realms. I really hope we don't have to reset to Season 7, but you let me know. Just let me know in the commentary, like, 2 things. First of all, if you know any good server hosts that are cheaper and reliable, please let me know what your recommendations are. If you have any, like, personal stories, like, the one host I can actually tell everybody that's terrible is Bisect Hosting. They're overpriced, and their support really was not very good. And it just was not reliable at all. The server was overpriced and terrible quality. So, Bisect Hosting is not something I'd ever look at doing again. I'd rather try to find a way to do a creepy host off my computer. And yeah, that's not a very good option either now, is it? But yeah, so let me know if you recommend any servers. And then also, I guess, just the other thing I would like to know from anybody is if you could, what do you think? Should we, A, just keep waiting it out and see if we can get the season restored? B, should we, move Season 6 to either a different realm or a different host? Or should we start Season 7 right away on a new host or a new realm? Just to completely move past that world and see if it was just bad luck. So I guess let me know. I really hate to reset Season 6 already, but I guess if that's what we have to do to fix this, I would do it. Like, whatever, I guess. It sucks. I'll keep you guys posted. Follow me on Twitter. Put it in my chat. At Titanic4618, just like my YouTube username. Follow me on Twitter. I post there all the time. It's a different stream and Titancraft updates. Yeah, hopefully we can get the server restored very, very soon. I'm hoping. But again, yeah. I'm heading out for a long weekend. We're actually a pretty short weekend in reality. It just feels like it's going to be a long weekend. And, I don't know. Hopefully we'll be back. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys don't mind. And if anybody from Mojang is watching this, please, please, please reach out to me and help me get this fixed. This is a disaster. It's affecting quite a few Titans. I know half the group is inactive, but for the 5 of us that are actively playing, and if somebody could also let us know what's going on with Winter not being able to respawn and her client crashes every single time she tries to respawn. Like, every time she has to respawn, she just gets disconnected like that. Of course, she gets an error message, but her game doesn't crash then. Like, when I used to just when I used to crash from the server all the time when my internet would hiccup on the other computer with my dongle, where Minecraft would have a hissy fit every time it spiked a little bit. So, yeah. Please let me know that. We'll be back again soon. I love y'all. I don't know. We'll be back in, 4 or 5 days with something. Worst comes to worst, we'll stream a different game for a while, or, I don't know, maybe go on Mineplex. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.